Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while, so I wanted to do a little get ready with me catch up. I have just dried my hair. It's looking fresh and it was badly needed, but I'm just going to clip my hair back whilst I do some makeup. Out the face, and I've already done my skincare, so we're going in with this is all my makeup, guys. This is all I have. I don't know how to do makeup. This isn't me trying to teach you how to do makeup. It's probably me teaching you how to not do makeup actually, but I need to do my makeup and I thought we can do it together whilst I catch up with life. So first things first, I'm actually going to put foundation on. I go between these two. So the Estee Lauder is just like my OG, the double wear. It's so good if you're out in the heat as well. I swear it doesn't move. Or if I just want something light, I wear the Maybelline 24 Hour Skin Tint. Do I think it's 24 hours? No. Do I think it's nice on? Yes, but if you're sweating, this is sweating off you. But anyways, so what's been happening? Well guys, I feel like I was doing really well with the vlogging towards the end of last year, and I did a couple of vlogs. I did Vlogmas. I know it is August, which is just out of control, but I am committing to getting weekly videos out. But I don't want to just give you weekly videos of like, yes, I love vlogs, right, but I also want you to get value from it. At the end of the day guys, I am a fitness coach. That's what I do full time, if you're just clicking onto this video, hence the name. But I want you to get some value from it as well. But I thought, if you don't know much about me, you can listen to this video. So this past year, I would say like a year total, from like last year, like last August to this August. The guys, a colour match. If any of my makeup artist friends are watching this, they'll be like, what the fuck, Rebecca? But that's just how I do it. So the past year, from August last year to this August, has been absolutely nuts. If you've watched any of my other videos from last year, you'll know that I went through a really rocky patch in my relationship, and I went back to Scotland for a while, and then I got my own place in Dubai for 6 months. So yeah, living alone. Do you know, I'm actually so glad that I got to do it, because it really tested me. Like, it made me be more aware of my finances. It made me be a bit more sensible in that aspect. It gave me so much independence. I loved like choosing what I wanted, making my little girl pad. Like honestly, I think there's nothing that will challenge you and test you more than living alone. But it's also so fun. Like, just not needing to answer to anybody, doing your own thing. Like, yeah, it just was so fun, so good. But obviously that chapter is over, and me and Jack have been back living together since March time, so that's been a few months now. And we're actually looking at moving apartment in like 5-6 weeks. So yeah, we really need to get a move on with that. But yeah, obviously me and Jack decided to come back together, which I'm so happy about. Last year when we took that break from each other, it was actually so hard, and I think like people maybe thought like we were still speaking in that time. Like, we genuinely never spoke for like 3 months. I came back to Dubai, I moved into my own place, and then we like kind of chatted through things from there. As much as I wish it almost never happened, but it did. And I think there's a lot of embarrassment when you do like give things a go. There's a lot of opinions, and do you know what, it's understandable. Like, people that love you just want you to be okay, want what's best for you. But it's really hard, I think, like navigating that, and I found that quite difficult. And I'm lucky, I do have like really good friends, really good family. But I think sometimes in life, like, you have to trust yourself and trust what you think is best, and that is what I did, and yeah, going strong. So it's actually been over 3 years now that like me and Jack have been together, which is crazy. And guys, I feel like I'm not blending this. Oh god, this is what I mean. If you're here for the makeup, get off this video. I've actually been needing a new concealer for like a week now, and I even asked my friend Holly, she's a makeup artist, what concealer to get, because I just feel like I'm kind of over this Maybelline. It's always been my go-to. There's literally nothing in it. It's really bad. I keep forgetting that I need to get it. Every time I go to do my makeup, I'm like, fuck, I forgot I needed that. So I just conceal the areas. I'm not even going to talk you through this because there's actually no point. Last couple of months have been interesting, exciting. Obviously back in March time, I think that was actually when I stopped vlogging. Like, I think my last vlog was February. So basically, obviously there was missiles going off in Dubai, and that just kind of threw a spanner in the works. And I was actually so glad at the timing of me and Jack moving back in together, because that was when that was kind of starting to happen. And I just felt like when we moved in together, which was planned to happen like 2 weeks into the missiles going off, I felt so much calmer and I felt like so much better about the situation, because when I was alone, not that we weren't seeing each other, but also we both were working and stuff like that, so it's not like we were with each other every single day. So yeah, that was crazy. So I ended up going home for 2 weeks, which was planned anyway. Well, I was actually meant to go home for like a week, and then I thought, do you know what, I'm going to go home for like 2 weeks, and then Jack was going to need to be at home for 2 weeks as well for his work. I was home for my work as well, and I also had a wedding, which was one of my best friends from school's wedding, which was amazing. It's just so funny when you've like seen the evolution of like a full relationship, and then seeing them get married was just so sweet. I'm just powdering my face. I don't even know what this powder is. Maybelline. I clearly love a bit of Maybelline. I really need to upgrade my makeup kit, but I just don't see the point when I don't know how to do it well. Anyways, I had a client photo shoot that went amazing, and then I went down to Jack's in England, because he's English if you don't know, for 2 weeks as well. But in that time I also went to Paris for 2 nights to visit my cousin, who is actually a dancer in the Moulin Rouge. So I ticked off a bucket list moment, getting to go to the Moulin Rouge. I got my ticket for free as well because I was with my cousin, and yeah, I was just like in awe at the full thing. So Paris was really good. Then went back to Jack's, and from there we went to Marbella for 2 weeks, which is so nice. If you follow me on Instagram and you followed me for a while, you'll know Marbella is my favourite place in the world. It honestly is. Like, I think once you've been to Marbella quite a lot as well, like the party side of it kind of gets old, it gets a bit boring, but the actual camp side of it, the gyms, like the nice dinner spots, like that is my favourite. Like even just going for walks or like sitting out in the balcony doing a bit of work, I love that side of it as well. So yeah, we went to Marbella. That was unbelievable. My mum and dad came out and seen us for the weekend as well. Jack's brother and his girlfriend came out as well, so we had loads of fun, really did. After Marbella we came back to Dubai for a month, and then we went to Bali for a month after that, and I've just been back in Dubai now the last couple of weeks, and I've got one more trip in 3 weeks. No, less than that actually. We're going to Cyprus, which I can't believe is only a 4-hour flight from Dubai, and we're meeting Jack's family over there for a week, which will be really nice. I'm really looking forward to that because it's going to be more of a switch off holiday. Every trip I've done so far I have worked on, and I still will work a little bit in Cyprus just during calls. So it's really been all go. I'm very blessed, very grateful to have a job that I can travel around with, and that has always been my goal in life, to like have a job that gives me freedom, but also that I still really enjoy. And my job I love, and I love that I can travel with it. So that's you caught up with summer plans. Since I've been back to Dubai, I have been really focused on my training, and I've joined a new gym. I've actually filmed for like my next couple of vlogs, I think, like me in the new gym, so you'll need to click on and kind of have a look at that. I'm just using the Dior blush. I actually got this for Christmas. Shows how much I use it. So yeah, I've joined the new gym. I'm absolutely loving it. Even just yesterday I went to the gym, had a sauna after, felt really good. It set me up for the morning. So I'm doing, currently my updated training split is 3 days at the gym. I'm doing upper, lower, glutes and delts, and then I'm doing 2 Pilates a week. I just have a newfound love for Pilates. I am actually just using now the what's it called? Wonder Lash mascara. It's from Primark, but my friend Holly, who's the makeup artist, was like, I swear to God, this is the best mascara ever. And I actually do agree, it's very good. The only thing I would say about this mascara is if you're putting on a lot of it, it can clump up. So I try and not like overload my eyes too much with it. Okay, the mascara is on and I just feel like that's literally popped my eyes out. Then I'm using the Doll Beauty highlight gel. I've actually had this for years. It's actually quite broken as well. I usually just mix both the colours a bit together and then kind of tap it and just lightly put it on. But yeah, I'm loving Pilates right now so much. I just feel like my core feels so much stronger. I've been doing Pilates actually for the last like 6 months, I would say. I was going once a week, but I've just recently upped it to twice a week, which I'm really enjoying doing. I'm doing like one reformer and one hot mat. I love the hot mat, but see if you're doing it like a few times a week, I don't know how the girls are doing the hair washes in between, because washing your hair is a chore as it is, never mind having to do that like 3 times a week. Like, I just can't do that. I really fear that I have no, like, I'm just going brown to white here, so I'm going to actually fix this. So that is my current training split. I'm really enjoying my training right now actually, which is funny because I feel like when you've been training for so long, you do go through phases where you're like, I literally can't be arsed. I would say something that I'm struggling with right now, not always, but I'm struggling a lot with my PCOS recently. So if you don't know, I got diagnosed with PCOS like 2 years ago now, I think it was, or was it a year ago? Honestly, I don't even know. I think it was a year ago actually, just over that. And I worked really hard last year to really get it under control, but just with how much I've travelled recently, being in and out of routine, I just feel like I'm struggling to get everything back under control. But the last few weeks I have been really trying. I think it doesn't help, like any day now I'm literally due my period and I feel like my body image is feeling rubbish because of that. But yeah, I feel like naturally, because I've been struggling with my PCOS a little bit, naturally I then feel like I struggle with my body image a little bit, because I feel good, I feel strong, I exercise 5 times a week, I do loads of steps every day, I eat relatively really well, and it's like frustrating sometimes because I know with PCOS almost that's not enough for me, and I'm like, I'm actually doing so many good things, but I know that for me to get my inflammation down and to feel a wee bit better in myself, I know that I need to refine it a little bit more. And I really didn't want to get to that point because I feel like I've just done so much over the years to do with it, and I'm just getting a bit frustrated, and I feel like it does impact my body image as well, because I'm like, actually I'm doing, it's almost like the things I'm doing makes me feel good, right? And I know that's what's most important, but then sometimes when I look in the mirror I'm like, oh my god, like I'm so inflamed. And I'm like, I'm actually feeling so good with my exercise, my nutrition, my movement, like I'm loving Pilates right now. And then like sometimes I look in the mirror, I'm just like what's the point? Like, it just annoys me a little bit. So that's where I'm at with that. It's a work in progress, and like sometimes this is so negative, but sometimes it makes me like not want to travel and not want to go places, because I'm like, but if I just stayed in my routine I would feel good all the time. But I know that that's not real life. Good problems to have. I'm not saying I'm a fucking martyr, guys, let's be real. But I'm just going in with this Revolution Superfix. I got this a while ago actually. It's not great. It annoys me. It says Ultra Matte 16 hour fixing mix. It's not 16 hours though. Like, this kind of stuff annoys me, and I feel like I was actually listening to a podcast that Jamie Genevieve was on, and she was saying like if there's something like that on it, it has to go through like a lot of testing, and I'm like, who's testing that? I think it's basically a dupe of the One Size setting spray, and I've heard the One Size one is amazing. So when I get some more makeup bits, maybe I should try the One Size spray. So yeah, I'm going to spray this, because believe it or not, that is the makeup done. But yeah, I don't really feel like it's mattifying, but it's fine. I need to get some lip gloss, which is not in my makeup bag because it's in my bag, like my actual bag that I use day to day for top ups. So let me get that. Right, if you don't know, get to know, this is the, what is it, Spice lip liner from Primark. Guys, it's so nice. I'm actually watching myself put this on in the mirror so I don't fuck it up. So I actually went to Primark a couple of weeks ago. It was before I was going to Bali, because what I do is, right, before Primark was even a thing here, I get anyone to bring me these lip liners over because they're the best, and they're like, I'm sure they're like £1. And I went to Primark here a few weeks ago now that it's opened in Dubai, and they didn't have this colour, and I was like, fuck. So that was annoying. And this is, I'm down to my last one, so I'll need to try again. And then I just can't see past this Fenty gloss. I think it is the best. I have tried every lip gloss, every lip oil. I've tried the Summer Fridays, I've tried all the hypes, the Dior lip oil, tried it all. This is the best fussy Fenty Beauty lip gloss, in my opinion. And then we can pop the hair down. Give it a little brush. Honestly, I've really needed this glow up today. I feel like the last 2 days I've actually been feeling so, like, looking at myself like, you need your hair washed, you need your makeup on. So today was that day. Love. So in terms of everything else I've got to catch up on, probably the only other new thing in my life is I've been doing therapy. I actually started therapy in January and it's now August, so that's been what, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, 7 months, nearly 8 months, and it's been the best thing I've ever done. I adore my therapist, but I basically done like 4 or 5 months where I did I think I did 4 months where I did every single week. Then I went down to twice a week, and now I do once a month, and I think I'll probably do once a month until the end of the year. I don't know, because realistically that's only September, October, November, December. That's only 4 more sessions, and I feel like maybe that will be done after that. And I just feel like with therapy, what I've learned the most is to just totally relax. Like, there are so many things in our lives that me personally, I would overthink, I would stress myself about, and I am someone who is quite, I like to think I'm carefree and I don't worry about major things, but I also do spiral a lot as well. And I think that I didn't realise that until I would like bring things to my therapist. She'd be like, but why is your mind going that way? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why it is. It doesn't need to go that way. So I feel like I've learned to not overthink. I've learned to be so present in the moment. I feel like I'm on my phone so much less, and I'm just enjoying life for what it is. Nothing is that deep, nothing is that serious. There's nothing that you can't get past in life. You need to live in the moment. There's obviously a lot more other things that I've learned as well. She's really helped me with my relationship. She's really helped with my relationship with myself, my belief in what I can achieve and what I can do in life. And yes, it's still a work in progress, but I was really proud when I was going every 2 weeks. I was kind of like, it was almost like I didn't have something to talk about every 2 weeks. And I kind of said that to her. I was like, to be honest, I don't really know what I want to talk about today. I feel like fine. I was like, everything's good, like I'm feeling really happy. There's nothing really on my mind as such. And I was like, I feel like I don't need every 2 weeks anymore. And she was like, I'm so proud of you. Being able to say that out loud and to be able to like feel that level of trust in yourself is massive. And that is something I'm really trying to do. Just trust myself more. Trust that I know what's best for me and that I can push through anything, and I don't need someone else's opinion or someone else's approval. And it's so funny because there's so many times in life we'll say to people like, oh, what do you think of this branding, or what do you think of this, or what do you think of that? And I think that can be a good thing as well, but also trust yourself. Just go for it, do what you think's good. And that's something I've just been really trying to do. So yeah, therapy's been going well. And what's coming up, obviously Cyprus, like I said, we're going to be moving apartments soon, so I'll take you through the journey of that hopefully. And then my mum and dad are coming out to visit, and then honestly, before you know it, I hate to say it guys, it'll be Christmas. It will be Christmas. Work's going great. Love all my clients right now. They are doing fantastic, working through so many things to get to their goals. And yeah, life is good. Like, life is good. So it's taking time to get there, but so far so good, right? Yeah guys, I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and you can find me on all other platforms, same at here at Get Fit with Reb. And yeah,